Speaking of AI, we've actually got some breaking news on Anthropic. Let's get to Kate Rooney.
Leslie, so Anthropic just announcing that they have filed their paperwork to go public. They filed confidentially with the SEC, making them officially in line to go public in this parade of tech companies that we're seeing line up to list at some point this year, saying in a press release, in a blog post here, the company saying that they have officially joined the IPO queue. Pretty much they take the next step here towards an IPO, say that they have confidentially submitted the draft paperwork, and it gives them the option to go public. They say doesn't guarantee that they will go public, but this helps them prepare and be ready. They talk about market conditions and sort of leaving the door open for them to also not list. But of course, the backdrop here is their rival, OpenAI, we have reported, has also been in the same position, has been looking to file confidentially. That is sort of in limbo. But the latest we had heard was that they were looking to file and in the same way confidentially. So we don't see any of the numbers quite yet. But they have been seen as first, that OpenAI was the one to go first. It seems like Anthropic is sprinting here to either get out ahead or at least be on par with where OpenAI is. It also comes as we see SpaceX listing. Finally, last note on Anthropic. We reported just last week that they closed a massive financing. It was $65 billion, $965 billion valuation, almost $1 trillion. And there were questions over, is this it before they go public? Will they tap private markets, public markets? Here's the answer. They're looking to go public, I think, sooner than a lot of people thought, Leslie.
Yeah, that is remarkable, especially against that context of the recent round that they just raised. Do we know anything about those investors and the lockup or, their appetite to sell into an IPO from that, what was it, Series H round that they just did?
Series H. We're getting quite high up the alphabet, Leslie, as these companies stay private longer. But one thing that did stand out with a lot of the investors that you saw on the cap table, some of them were previous investors, but they were sort of the crossover funds. You had the leaders in this were Altimeter, you had Dragoneer, you had Sequoia, and those are seen as sort of the long-only funds that might get in at the last stage. Sequoia is a little bit different and sort of a hybrid, but you had T. Rowe, you had Fidelity, you had a lot of the names that could strategically get in pre-IPO, really the growth investors that would be seen as sort of the strong hands, as Wall Street Bets might put it. But the ones that aren't going to flip, then they're not going to sell in a knee-jerk reaction. And that sort of set the stage for, okay, this company appears to be getting ready to go public. I had heard from investors that, yes, they were doing the paperwork. They were talking to lawyers, but they were still leaving the door open for, hey, maybe they don't need to list. I think a lot of this is going to depend on market conditions. But Leslie, you and I talked about Uber and Lyft. This is very much a rivalry. These companies have been public about how much they really just don't get along. They are now competing fiercely in enterprise. All you have to do is look at the photo of Sam Altman and Dario Amodei on stage, not holding hands. That is iconic, and it just encapsulates the competition between these two, which has spilled out into the open. You remember the Super Bowl commercial. We are going to get a fiercely competitive IPO season.